Alright, I asked if you guys wanted to see an action figure review, and I just got this guy, so let's review. It does come with the typical McFarlane packaging, except this is the picture on the back versus his being all the way down here. These are the accessories he comes with, as well as the Atrocitus torso. I actually like these little stands, except I would have much preferred if he had the flying stand, which would be necessary for a Green Lantern. Here we have a closer look at the figure. It took me so long to get him to stand. I'm going to do a little rotation so you guys see he's textured all over. I think the head sculpt looks really good, but you can tell there's some weird chunkiness and discoloration at the neck. Here he is next to the other McFarlane Green Lantern I have. Here he is next to the recent Rebirth Batman. And here he is next to the recent Tim Drake. I put them together because I think they're sculpted by the same person. It looks similar enough in the anatomy sculpt. His green is a little limey compared to the other Green Lantern. So his head looks this far up and this far down. Not too much up. He does get a 360 spin and some decent tilts. Shoulders move up this far, which is pretty good. And he does have that little rotator cap. It's a little tight, but he has a 360 bicep swivel and nice double jointed elbows. This is also my first figure with the new wrist balls. They're nice, but they're a little discolored. With both joints moving, this is his lean forward. However, this is his lean back, and that's amazing. Fat Joe would be so proud. Not quite hitting the Glen Webb, but pretty close. Here's a wider shot of that split. His double jointed elbow works, but what is this cut? That is atrocious. It shouldn't look like that. Like, that is so much knee meat. I'm gonna show you the double joints of the other figures I compared him to in this video. Rebirth Batman's knee, John Stewart's knee, who has a similar cut, but it's not as atrocious looking. And lastly, Tim Drake's. So clearly McFarlane knows how to cut a knee joint, they just didn't do it right for this figure, which is weird. It's basically a blank body with some texture. By the way, this is kick forward. Again, this is my first figure with the new McFarlane ankle balls. They work fine, and there's no discoloration like them. Also, these new ankle balls have a better pivot angle. Lastly, toe hinge. My final thoughts is this is a nice looking figure and it has a really nice sculpt and paint job, but I do wish it had better engineering on the articulation. That knee cut, the lack of looking up, and the lack of forward motion, not good. But still a solid enough release to go get, so I would suggest you should buy him. I know this was long, but it's a review. I might still do these if y'all enjoyed this, so let me know.